mistake when they didn't send us insulated
Because I
gloves.
wasn't trying to go
I'm
over
afraid
2
not.
hours in my
Looks like
stream
OCP
there.
is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, that's my bitch right there, man. Don't be messing with her. Don't be messing with my shrink. Sure, there's nothing else to pick up here. Oh, that's not my shrink. My shrink is the chicken in blue. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything I could pick up yet. Probably after my assessment I can, though. We'll see.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood.
Alright, let's see how I did.
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Alright, there were no secondary objectives. Bank intruder arrested. Man, I didn't do... That's what I'm talking about. Bank intruder arrested. I didn't do that one. So I should have... There should have been somebody... Oh! The chick. I didn't arrest the chick. That sucks. So I could have got extra experience points had I arrested her. Alright, that's cool.
Hello,
Alright, I
Murphy.
guess next time I play this, I'll arrest
Congratulations.
her.
I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
It helps if the criminals know that they should fear me.
I suppose it makes your job easier. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important
That's
part
my
of your
bitch
life.
right there. You damn right
Your
I
past
cherish
life,
our
too.
relationship.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Alright, anything lying around here? Let's see. There's usually always something here after I do my assessment. nothing to read, nothing to do, huh? Alright, I guess we'll go to the briefing room now. What about your office, Doc? Is there anything in here? Anything in here that can help me out? No. I think we're good. Oh, I got 4 skill points here, so we'll go ahead and... Alright, I'm all leveled up, dude. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. Oh, what the hell is going on? I forgot to tell you that Layla will be dropped off. I'm not sure of the time. I'll have her message you when she's headed home. She has her key. Of course. Of course. I thought she was spending the night at a friend's house. Of course, I can't always have the house to myself. That might put a dapper in the change in my plans here. All right. I mean, I got all my skill points. What else? What else is there? You know what? I didn't get a. What do you call it? A trophy. You think you get a trophy for getting all your skill points up? She is, but not my else. Whatever. Okay, whatever. I don't fucking know. But I honestly don't care. Anyways, it looks like the kid's gonna be dropped off later, so I might I'll probably just keep playing till she gets out of school, which will be like another hour and a half here. Probably another half hour whenever she does get here. Kind of sucks, but you know, it's just that she makes a lot of noise, and she just has like no fucking, you know what I mean, like always on the phone and just has no inside voice.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
Having no I mean, she has no inside voice, so like her normal.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Hey, what the fuck's going on in here?
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Anyways, like I was saying, I might have to end my stream a little earlier than expected because the kid's gonna be home and she just has too much. It's just too much in the background with her. Like it's like when she's home, especially just fresh out of school. It's just nonstop hollering and screaming. Even though she's in the other room, it just, you know, I just don't want that in the background.
All right. The situation at the back.
Which is the whole reason why I have my mic turned down on the last video, which it kind of messed up my commentary for the stream I did for RoboCop like last week or whatever. Because I turned my mic down so much to try to avoid as much background noise as possible, thinking it'll be alright as long as I have the mic close to my face, as close to my mouth as possible. But then Like when you go and look at my stream, like you could barely hear my voice through any of the action. Which that's kind of the fault of me having the music so high and everything. But I did turn my mic back up, so we'll see how, because I do want to stream another game later on, and then once my girlfriend gets home too, then she'll have the surround sound on. Even though I keep telling her to close the door, she has this thing like, I shit you not, guys. I shit you not. Anytime that like I'm not streaming, she's passed out drunk. She comes home passed out drunk, right? I start streaming. She has had a surround sound on. She's like doing dog talk to her dogs and like the highest of pitches of voices. Like and she does all this stuff normally, but it's like, just normal talking. But what I'm streaming is like she has to have dog talk, like baby dog talk, like to the highest of the pitch of her voice. Like she has to announce it to the whole world that, like, oh, it's a cute dog. Look at how cute you are. And it's just like, oh my god, like I do not want that in the background of my stream. Come on, lady. And she doesn't understand what I'm trying to do here or anything because it doesn't make any sense to her. And I don't know. I think she does it to annoy me, or she just does it because she's like lonely and wants attention. I don't know, but it drives me freaking insane to the point where I'm just like, I'm just not going to stream and turn the TV on and here in the living room and turn the surround sound up way high to the point she closes her own damn door. But all right, enough of me
Bank was
venting and
contained
bitching.
in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send ROBOCOP, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
I don't think
RoboCop! Over here!
shit.
You wouldn't want to make
there.
the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Shut up, dude. Hurry up. I want to
May I
start
help
killing
you,
people
Mr.
again.
Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Shiny.
Last year's Thanksgiving parade.
What? What?
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Yeah. You know, if they do is... Hold on. If they do a sequel, they should definitely let you drive on your own, you know, drive throughout the city and shit. Make it more of an open world game. I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. Since I have all my skill points up, I'm not gonna go like over the freaking I'm not gonna go aggressive or fighting the police evidence lying around unless it's like part of the objective, but domestic terrorism like my second, serve and protect. So I do have some serve and protect. But really, I mean, shit, do I even get skill points anymore?
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. Doesn't matter. Staircase. The old man's waiting. So, it's true.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
You do have some kind of defect.
Yeah, move the fuck out the way.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your
Hold on,
entire
guys. I gotta go use
life.
the restroom again.
But I don't... don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Should I go back to killing people now?
Understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Okay, cool, let's go.
Take care of yourself. Oh.
Ah, my stomach.
Holy shit! What was that?
Huh.
ROBOCOP. Not such a piece of junk after.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Okay, who the hell are you, lady? Why the fuck are you over here? Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, let's do the serve and protect. Yeesh. I think I got everything in the city the last time. What we got over here?
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Is there anything I can say to him?
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer
Go
needs
find
to be
this damn
comfortable.
lady's cat, if
Straight
I
back,
remember.
sturdy walk, together with a clear...
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?